Hello, survivors, and welcome to Pesticide Not Required. So we are in another roguelite bullet hell. We actually finished the first stage just right now, and we unlocked a couple of frogs. We are just going to play on the first frog for now. His name is Joey. But the game does allow you to have a whole bunch of different frogs. You can see they've got plans to have a whole lot of them. Unlockable. I mean, you can't really click on it to show how to unlock them, which is a bit unfortunate. Maybe that can change in the future, but we would like to know the unlock requirements. I don't think, there isn't really anything there that shows them. There is a meta progression tree that gives you a whole lot of different things. Again, it doesn't really show you what there is to unlock just yet, but there is a damage tree like over here, so you get your resistances, your damage, and things like that, and then you got your planting speed and things like that. We'll get into the planting right now. When we start the run, we are going to play on summer, which is the first level, just so I can show you what the game is like. So we are frog. We get a tongue whip on this frog as our starting weapon, and we essentially just want to go around killing all the animals, or all the insects in this case, and we're gonna go and farm. So as you can see in the top, there are the seeds or seeds amount, and we have a little farm plot, and what we do is we need to grow those. Seeds give you XP. Fish give you XP as well. You could walk on water, which was a very, very big shock to me. You can see the fish over there gave us a whack ton of water. XP, not water, sorry. We do have a certain amount of water that we can carry around with us at any given time, and we got to then use that water to go and water the plants. And then when you level up, you get the options between a whole bunch of different things. We're going to go for crit chance because why not? And yeah, so the game lasts for about 15 minutes per run, or at least on summer 1 it does. I don't know if it does for the other levels. We haven't really got to them just yet, but that's what's beautiful. And then after every day, you do get to buy stuff from the shop. There are pets that automate things for you. There's a little doggy here that barks when you click on him, and then we get a whole lot of different weapons. So this one says swap enemies in front of you while moving downwards with the base crit damage of 2 times. Send out an unstoppable hail in front of you that crashes into enemies, or a diagonal boomerang seed. So I think let's try the hay bale for today. We're going to take both of those, and then we're going to look for a seed that's going to give us a lot of XP, and we'll just buy as many of those as possible. So it does become very automated near the end. It becomes very, very crazy. It's really, really fun though, because you've always wanted these craziness out of these games, and this one really does it well. It is a demo that is out on the Shmup Fest right now, so you can play it like I am, and it's just really, really fun. So there's the hay bales. You can see the timer at the bottom over here, so whenever it reaches that time, it will then spawn the hay bale. It does look like it goes in the direction you're facing, or the direction that you will be moving, more like. And that's pretty cool, because then it means that I can focus on putting it in a certain direction. And it's going to get crazy because you can upgrade them, and you get a whole bunch of different upgrades for each thing as well. So hopefully we can get a couple of good seeds. There are a couple of weapons I would like to play again because they were just really, really good. But we'll see if we get them in the game or not, because as you can see, you do get quite a bit of choice. From the beginning, you can have a maximum of 5 weapons, and again the run only lasts for 15 minutes, so it's really, really over very quickly. Just when you thought like, oh man, I'm having so much fun, and that's when the game is out. So tadpole spew, katana. I don't want to play the ones that stab in front of me. We want to try and get ones that are all over the place, so that we have a lot of AoE going on everywhere. So again, looking for the ones that give us the most crop yield. So that's going to be the grapefruit for now. Grab as much of them as possible. And we're also going to grow our farm size just over time though, not right now. We do need it to be that little bit bigger. And then mining gives you gold, fishing gives you XP. We're going to grab a regen potion just in case, because we can. Those fruits that you see on the floor there give us life back as well, which is pretty cool. So there is healing as well, and you get them quite often. The trees do tend to drop them. And then that's it. It's a very small arena, but that's cool. You can walk on the water. I keep forgetting that, but the enemies can as well. And we're going to go grab some XP over here from the plants. Fantastic. So we're going to grab attack size, water range, pickup range, and things like that. Get a little bit of a negative over there for the one of the stats. I didn't even read which one it was. I think it was like attack frequency maybe. Alright, we just got to plan our hay bale to be behind, like to attack the enemies. I don't know if I'm a fan of this weapon, but I've never tried it before, so we had to try it. You do get more seeds in the shop that are going to be for the same weapon, and that's going to allow you to get upgrades for those weapons, which is really, really nice. So if you like the hay bale, you can get multiple of it to then upgrade it and make it go all crazy. So let's see. Those jewels over there are actually meta progression, so there's more hay bales, which is fantastic. But I do want to buy one bomb seed, and then we'll buy the rest in the hay bale. We're going to upgrade our plot. And do we have anything? We don't have anything that's really amazing here seed wise, so we'll just grab one of them so long. And you can see now our farm has grown. There is an option to either auto pick, to auto plant or to plant them manually. I just pick auto plant, it's a little bit easier. And it seems that our little doggo over there was a little bit stuck. So we unstuck him. We've got ourselves a boss now. The bosses spawn quite frequently. Well, not frequently, but often enough to warrant killing them. You don't really want to be overrun by any of them when you are playing the game. But we need to go water our plants, as you can see. And you can refill your water, I don't think I really mentioned it, but you refill your water over here at the well. There are actually 2 wells as well, and you can see we've leveled up our hay bale. We've got another level in it, and we can either go for damage or attack size and projectile speed. We're going to go for damage because, you know, we love damage, and that's just going to make it that much stronger. We then also unloaded our bomb seed, which means we've now got the bombs going on around us as well. So the hay bale is looking much better now, and we just got to get it up all the way. And you're going to need more and more seeds to obviously work or level up those ones. It's not 1 seed per level sort of thing. It doesn't indicate how many seeds you need. Maybe that's something they can add to the future for like future upgrades and things like that. But for now, there we go. We're going to grab the max amount of bombs because we want to increase that. And we've got a nice upgrade over here for our raspberry seeds. So grab those, and we can afford a plot. That's okay. It's not the end of the world. We should have more than enough space for all of this. Now, when you kill the bosses, they do drop a treasure chest. The treasure chest will always give you a pet. And the pets are there to help you. So you can get pets that do the planting of the seeds for you. You get pets that automatically water the plants for you. You get pets that kill enemies for you and things like that. So these ones fertilize the crop yields. They fertilize the crop so the yield is higher. So we're going to start off with the cow. We do want more crops for ourselves. And then over here, we're going to go for damage, 25% increased damage and 2 more bombs. That's pretty big. And then we're going to go for the attack frequency, size, and damage over there, as well as +2 to the bombs. So all that really means is we get 2 more bombs per cycle and more damage from them. So this is cool. We're going to get some more crit chance over there. That's perfect. And I think we do need to get some fishing going on over here, but it doesn't look like we have a lot of fish just yet. Fishing's really good, especially for levels. We do want to try and get as many levels as possible because that's going to give us the most amount of stats. But it does look like there are achievements in the game as well. We did unlock 2 of them last run. The one achievement obviously was beating the level, so we unlocked the next level. But then we got an achievement for hitting the max water size or water capacity, and that gave us an achievement. But we aren't really able to show it because they don't really have an option for that. So it would be interesting if they would allow us to show or to be able to see what all of the achievements are so that we can work towards it. But the game is in a demo on Steam Schmuck, so I'm sure the developers are going to land up watching this and see what they can change and make the game better from the community on their Discord and things like that. So they do have a Discord if you want to join it. I've got a Discord if you want to join it. And we've all got Discords. So, you know, take the time to come and have a look and see what's happening. Let's go for the crit damage and damage over there. Crit chance as well. And grab fishing. We all like to fish. So pretty cool, pretty interesting game. It does definitely bring something different to the genre. And then I'm assuming that the next level that you play is going to be that little bit much harder, because that's generally how these work. Further levels are always going to be that little bit more difficult than the previous one. So it's just generally how they work. And hopefully that is how these work as well. Otherwise, I mean, obviously the weapons are going to be a bit different. I mean, not the weapons, the enemies are going to be a bit different because we're going to have a different location. So we're going to have different different enemies. And I don't know how many weapons are going to be available in the game, but I've seen quite a fair share. You don't even need to get all 4 of them. You can see we haven't received any tongue upgrades just yet. We keep getting things like the bomb. Which we'll get there. We'll buy even more plots and then even more seeds to give us some more XP. We just want those big seeds that give us the most amount of XP possible. So now we get the big cans, which increases our water capacity, which means we can now water more plants over time, you know, and we get another free pet. Let's see, we're gonna go and get the toucan, just get another toucan so we can farm more by planting more and more seeds. We do want an elephant as well. The elephant pet waters the seeds automatically for you. And over here, +1 damage per +1 max HP. I think we're going to go for enlighten rather. We get less coin, but we get more XP. That's okay, because the game actually gives you so much coin. It is ridiculous. At least on this level, it's ridiculous. We've played it before again, and we landed up with like nearly 100,000 coin, and you don't even need that much every stage. So it's just ridiculous. We can take less coin, don't you worry. Oh yes, we're gonna go in with an improved, no, actually sleight of hand over there. I did want to get the projectile, I mean the fishing one, but we're quite happy to grab that. And you can see already the yield of the XP over there really coming in handy, and that's fantastic. So 2 more bombs with more crit. Go grab ourselves some water and start watering all the plants that we've got over here. And the day should be finished very soon. We're just going to grab some XP from fishing over here and see where that takes us. We do want more fishing speed. The faster we can get the fish, the better. But we're going to go and get our attack frequency up there as well. And then 40% damage is actually huge. So that's a huge upgrade to our bomb. Probably going to be the highest damage dealer in the run, because we just haven't got the seeds for our tongue yet. So it's a bit of a shame over there. And then we're going to buy that. We're going to upgrade the bomb. And then the weed whacker is also really cool, but we're going to stick to the bomb to see what craziness we can get with it. And then buy some seeds as well, just because, you know, we want to keep farming. You can change your seeds at the top there. I can't remember what the button was to do it, but there is a button. Oh, there we go. Q and E is to do it. So you can change what seeds you want to plant at that time, in case you have a lot more weapons than you do actual XP seeds, and you wanted the seeds to be those specific ones. then you can do that as well, just to make sure that you get the right seeds going. Alright, even more water size, that's fantastic. The cap is 12 from what I've seen, which we just hit. Normally if you did this you would get an achievement for it, so it leads me to wonder if there are other achievements for hitting max stats of certain things. But we're going to go for the damage and the crit chance on the bombs. That's going to be fantastic. Grab ourselves attack size, pick up range, watering range. We do lose a little bit of cooldown, but that's okay. And then grab some more things over here. I don't know, guys, do I go a bit fast when I'm talking in my games? Like, should I take more time with my choices so we can read what they are and everything else like that? Or is the speed that I've been doing it like for so long, you know, are you able to follow me relatively quickly, or do you have to like sometimes pause the video to see what it is that I've done? I know that my action speed's not like massively fast, but I do know that I sometimes go way too quickly. It may be like I should be reading the options a lot more, or you know, maybe I'm missing a lot of stuff or some good stuff going this way. Over here we got some max HP. I don't think we need the resistance. Haven't noticed anything in this one to need it. Maybe on the next stage you need more resistances and things like that, but on this stage we don't. We're going to buy the Weed Whacker. It's a really cool one. We get another Golden Retriever, and I think we have enough space to just go and grab it. I mean, like, look how bad the XP yield of the seed is. So why would I go for that? It's just not really suitable for me. Yeah, so back to what I was saying. Let me know down in the comments section if you think I talk too fast sometimes, or if I go over some of the options too quickly and you'd like me to slow down a bit in the future, or, you know, whatever the case may be over there. So when a weapon is harvested, minus 5% shop price, plus 10% that. Yeah, let's go for investment. Why not? I think we got quite a few weapon, like there's a good point to it. So I think we've got a good amount of weapon harvesting coming on, and I think it infinitely stacks. So the more times we buy weapons and harvest them, we will get more and more shop discounts. So that's a really good investment. We are halfway through the level though, so it might not be, but you know, that's cool. Maybe if you get that like right in the beginning, that is a hugely good investment. Attack duration and projectile speed. No, I like the frequency and crit, so we're going to go for mining speed and mining yield there. I generally go for the ones that are more only positives than anything else. Crit chance and damage with a +1 amount. We'll grab that one over the other one. Mostly just because I want the crit. I do want to go for like a crit build over here. So this one's projectile speed, crit damage, and damage, where this one's just attack. Actually, this +2 amount attack duration is also good. You can see the Weed Whacker is like those circles. It's literally like a Weed Whacker. So you can see the like the Weed Whacker going around you, trying to kill things, which is pretty cool. So really interesting design of weapons. I'm not sure how the bomb fits in necessarily, like you don't really use a bomb to kill things, but hay bales are part of farming, and weed whackers and things like that. Attack duration and frequency with crop yield. We'll take the bongo berry. The crop yielding, I'm sure we'll get a little bit up there, so get more mining. We actually aren't even mining, so I don't know why I'm stacking mining over here. We're so busy farming and things like that. There is the you know, those mines over here. Let's do a little bit of mining actually. The shop does stay open all the time until you do land up going for it. You can see the day does start anyway, unless you're at the shop, so it doesn't really matter too much, but you know, you do have the time to go and do that as well. So like now you'll see we're gonna go and water all these plants quickly, and then we can still go to the shop. It does show the icon, and what's really cool is, actually I never mentioned it, but his name is the Merch Ant, so I think that's pretty funny. Toad oil. Leave behind lasting zones of oil that deal damage to enemies. That could be really interesting. I haven't seen this one, so let's go and level it. We're going to buy another farming plot, and let's go grab some more seeds. I guess we'll just grab everything. We have plenty of space and time, so we might as well grab all of it. Grab that, just stand over here while it's doing that so we can get some XP. Increase the mining speed all the way to max, that's fantastic. And again, there are other frogs that do a whole bunch of different things. They start off with different weapons, and those different weapons then deal, you can start off. I'll show you one day, like tomorrow or in another video, some of the other weapons that you start off with. There are some really cool ones, like a water beam that the frog gets. He kind of gets like a water Kamehameha, and it kind of reminds me of Pagnala from Vampire Survivors. So maybe that's where they got the what's the wording I'm looking for? The inspiration for the skill would be from there, and it's just really, really funny. But really, really interesting art style. It's pretty cool. And we need to kind of focus now because I think we're going to go for the damage and the frequency. We want it to be as much, as much of it as possible. And you can see we're actually struggling to keep up with the water yield. We do have to water a lot of our plants. We do have the elephant now, so that's going to help us water some of the plants. But we have a lot of seeds. Let's go and see what we can buy here. We can buy all the hay bales. We don't need more seed space, so we're going to close that. Let's plant the 15 hay bales that we've got and upgrade our hay bale attack. We're going to go for the last final XP gain over there. That's fantastic. And let's keep this up. We've only got 5 more minutes. I don't know how crazy we can get. Maybe there's a level that lasts for a little bit longer, because I found the game actually goes really, really quickly in this one. And, before you know it, you're at a crazy space and you're like, wow, okay. Now where do I go? Because the game just kind of ended. It's just so sporadic. You're having a time of your life and then the game's over. Swift, what? Where did I get this katana from? I don't recall buying the katana. I'm very confused. Maybe that wasn't the katana. Okay, we're gonna go for... Oh no, that's minus enemy damage. Nah. Crop growth speed, planting speed. Yeah, we'll grab that. Why not? We are struggling with the amount of crops that we've got. Where did the katana come from, though? I don't remember picking it up. Oh, it's not. It's just a general upgrade. Never mind, I'm being stupid. Okay. I'm like, hang on, why do I see a picture of a sword there? I don't remember picking up this weapon. Meantime, I didn't. Alright, another pet to water plants. That's fantastic. We're actually getting an upgrade to our tongue, which we no longer need. So we're going to go and pick up all of that. We don't need any more of these seeds. You can see we're already struggling to keep them all up and running already. So for this day, we've already got more than enough seeds going for the build. And then we're going to go for just the flat damage with the knockback. That's fine. I wonder what the max level you could reach on the first level could be, because we're not really at like, we're level 40 and we deal a whack ton of damage, but we're not at a stage where we're like, oh, that's going to give you quite a lot. But here we got the improved rod. We want more fishing. We want the speed and the yield, which means we get more XP from enemies, or from the fish, sorry. And then we can go with the damage and duration with +1 to it. Who wants to not have more weed whackers? But I think you're supposed to specialize in like one of the things, either fishing or farming, or whatever the case may be. Like you either specialize in the mining, the farming, or the fishing. But fishing gives a lot of XP, and so does the farming, so that's why you do those ones. But maybe the mining's just there for the gold. But you can see how much gold we actually have. It's a ridiculous amount. so I'm not sure why they give you so much of it. Alright, more XP gain. The crop thirst goes up. That's okay. We have no crops right now. Fish spawns, ore spawns, negative resist. That one's pretty good. So we get more fish. We are just getting more of our what's the wording I was looking over there? Some fish. Oh man, I should have gone for the XP one over there. A bit too late. I saw the other upgrade over there. And then we're going to go and take our toadstools, toad seeds, toadstools, I guess it's the same thing. And then we'll grab 19 of those. Maybe we can just grab these ones as well. Plant the 16 toad seeds, toad oil seeds. Get those in there first. And then we can plant the others as well. Perfect. Water all the plants. That's going to help us. I'm really not sure what all the other achievements are, but I'm sure we're going to land up working out what they can be for us. It's really unfortunate that eventually the seeds we were looking for to get, you know, like our tongue wasn't there. But fish spawns, ore spawns, yes, that's fantastic. That's going to help us get more XP, and we should be able to like just chill over here, and we'll be able to do both of them at the same time, so we can fish and get the ore. That's perfect. It's pity I don't know if there's an upgrade where you can get multiple fishing rods out there, but that would have been a really cool upgrade. And you can see the oil really doing a decent job over there with getting enemies killed really quickly, because you can see you do get relatively swarmed quite a lot later on in the runs. So you know, a couple of minutes left and we'll be done, but we seem to be in a very, very good space. And it does actually look like you do get more. Okay, we're on plus 16. I thought 12 was the max, but it lands up being a lot more. That's actually really good. I do think the other levels might actually be longer, because it just feels like this is going to be, you know, something that is longer. But there's the final seeds. And let's see what other seeds we can plant over here. I mean, it doesn't really matter because we kind of have enough space. Alright, perfect. And we just need to make sure we're planting the tongues, which we are. We're going to grab the fish yield and fish spawn. That's perfect. We're going to grab fish spawns. Fantastic. I think that's all for the fish spawn. I'm not actually sure, but we are getting quite a lot of upgrades. Get the pickups range over there. That's beautiful. We still got one more tongue that we can plant. Get +1 attack and damage. Attack size, sorry, not attack. +1 because of the crit. Let's have a look here. Some more crit chance. We're going to go for full crit chance. I do think it does tell you all the different things, the stats over here, so you can see your crit chance. We're on 40% with crit damage over there. It does show you the DPS while you've been playing, how much damage they actually deal. Like this has been dealing the most amount of damage. It shows you all the upgrades, what your actual frog stats are as well, and things like that. The settings don't really have anything amazing in them, but they still do their job, their settings. So, but nothing too major. I'm really happy that the game hasn't got screen shake in it. I don't know why that is in games. Really, please, developers, stop adding screen shake. I know some people like it. Personally, I hate it. I don't know why screen shake is in there. We're actually going to re-roll those. I don't like any of those options. We can go for more mining speed over there. Alright, another pet. We do... I guess toucan was there. We don't really need the golden retriever. It just picks up the gold all over the floor, which you can see with enough pickup range. We don't really have to worry about too much anyway. We need to kind of get all of our seeds up and running, but I think we kind of finished with regards to all of that. We are on 14 minutes as well, so we are going to you know, the round is going to be over very, very soon. So there is one more day. We could probably quickly kind of sit here and be cheeky and just spend like a minute getting more XP trying to hit like a certain level maybe, but we only have 59 seconds left to do that, so I don't think it's going to happen. Okay, I don't think that's gonna help. We do hit another level, that's perfect. Even more fishing, fantastic. Oof, I like this leveling up that's happening over here. That's fantastic. A nice juicy amount of levels for us over there, so that was really nice to see. Unfortunately we got hit quite hard there by something, but we should have some form of life regen happening over there. The crit chance is actually really huge. Like you take a lot of it takes a lot of your crit chance away, because it also doesn't really show you how much crit chance you get for specific weapons either. But we did have one more level in our tongue. Unfortunately, we were not able to get it. There's just no chance that we're going to get it to spawn in the 10 seconds or 20 seconds that's left of the run, which is pretty unfortunate, because it would have been really nice to have seen. Maybe that's one of the achievements, to get 5 of the same weapon. I mean, 5 different weapons to max level in one run. So that's definitely something we've got to take a look at in the future as well. But for now, that was that. We get something called Wumbo at the very end of the run, where we just kill absolutely everything. I'm not sure what the point to it at the very end is, but it happens, and we still get like an extra level or 2 right at the very end, which gives us just another upgrade. So there we go. Leveled up right at the end. I think we leveled up twice there actually. Nope, just one. Oh, wait, maybe. No. So that was it. We got 2,530 coins. That allows us to spend it on our meta progression, which is here back in the beginning. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and play the game if you really want. And always remember, keep safe, survivors. Until next time. Cheers.